Hey guys, Tim here. Every trap in Call of Duty Treyarch Zombies is going to be ranked in this video. You may think I'm running out of ideas. Nah fam, I got a few ideas. I got some videos that are original that are going to be coming up, but for now, I enjoy making these, so I'm going to produce this for you. There's 14 traps. They have to be able to be purchased, and no buildable traps. And like I always say, when there's so many different things to rank, it can be a little bit loose, so some things could be interchangeable on the list. But regardless, I think I know my traps. If you guys go on to enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like. Every like on this video will save 15 Mongolian children from malaria, and without further ado, get it! Number 14, the giant finger trap from Garad Krovi. It costs 1,500 points, and essentially what you do is you walk near it, you walk past it, and it pinches the zombies to death, which is, you know, pretty fun to watch, but otherwise it's a little bit too expensive and it's very easy to down with it, and it's not in a very convenient location. I don't typically find myself in that area. It's not particularly bad, it's also not very good or interesting, and so I think it's probably the worst in the game, especially for its price tag. If it was much cheaper, maybe, but I would put it at number 14. Number 13, the gates from Der Eisendrache. So on the entrance and the exit, the gates will clamp up and down continuously and kill all zombies that pass through. You can run underneath it without dying, but you have to be very quick about it, otherwise it'll smash you down and kill you. I have two problems with this trap. Number one, it's 1,500 points, so it's a little bit too expensive, and number two, there's actually a middle entrance where the double tap machine is, and the zombies can come out of that barrier and run in. So if you're on the inside of the trap, the zombies can still pour in and attack you, which is not very helpful. But I find it slightly more convenient than the finger trap. Number 12, the giant Ibeam from Garad Krovi. Man, this map just has a lot of unnecessary traps. But anyways, so this giant Ibeam costs 1,500 points. You activate it, and it does exactly what you think it would do. Shoots a giant laser into the ground. Fun fact, this laser has splash damage, so it not only kills all the nearby zombies, but it kills you pretty easily. And it's in a very obscure location. Like, I don't understand why they decided to put it exactly where it is. I'm never in this area. The only reason why this is above the other two is because you have to use this trap in order to get the trophy for the Easter egg. Otherwise, it's very inconvenient, not very good, but, you know, it's pretty cool. Number 11, we have the turret. So this one's a little unique because there are two different turrets. One of them is on Revelations, and it costs 2,000 points. And that one is much better than the other one, which is the standard $1,500 turret on Keynote or Toten and Ascension. And it's exactly what you think it is. It's just a machine gun that automatically kills a zombie. What's good is it can't harm you. Wait, can it? I don't know. That's actually a good question. I mean, I've never experienced it. Anyways, it's a little bit pricey. You click it, it kills the zombies, it's out of your way, and it's a pretty convenient trap, and it's also a really cool effect. It's like having another teammate if you're on solo. Speaking of that, it sounds like I'm describing the Sybil Protector from Shadows of Evil. By the way, we're not counting him on this list. I totally even forgot about him until this point, but Jesus. Number 10, we have the Propeller Trap, or better known as the Plane Trap from Zetsubo no Shima. So it's 1,000 points, you activate it, and the fan from the plane lowers and shreds every zombie that passes through it. However, it's not very convenient because the zombies will spawn not only in front of you, but also behind you and from the sides, and this trap is one-dimensional, so it's very easy to down while you're trying to use this thing. It's not something you can just pass through and have all the zombies behind you die. No, it's not that convenient, but I must say it is very badass, and it's a pretty cool effect, and you can crawl underneath it and not die, but it's pretty hard to do that as well. So personally, I think this trap is better than the ones we've talked about, but I have to acknowledge that this trap probably downs players more than it actually kills zombies, but it's the fucking plane trap. Number 9, the Tower Trap, better known as the Sniper Tower from Mob of the Dead. So you activate it for 1,000 points, and a man with a rifle on the top snipes the zombies in front of you. Also, if you shock the tower in Afterlife mode, it shoots missiles rather than bullets. Not only is this trap very pleasing and very helpful, but it has a little bit of backstory to it. You see, on the real Alcatraz Island, there was always a guy up there in the tower watching over, and he would actually shoot real escapees when they tried to leave the island. The only reason why I have it so low is because this trap doesn't kill zombies in the masses, it only kills them individually, so if you're in a fucked up situation and you click this, don't expect to live. But otherwise, it's definitely one of the most badass in the game. At your number 8 spot, we have the Flinger Trap from Garad Krovi. So when you activate this bad boy for 1,000 points, you walk past it, the zombies go bye-bye. They get flung against the wall on the opposite side, and it can also fling you, which is pretty inconvenient, but it can be kind of fun, honestly. There are no flaws to this trap, but it's also not particularly amazing. So number 8 is a pretty good spot. Number 7, the Acid Trap from Mob of the Dead. So this one's really good, but can also be seriously harmful to the player. It has a large radius, so it can kill zombies fairly easily, but if you walk too close to this, you're fucked. But if you have the right amount of chromosomes, you can use this effectively, and it's very reliable. Watching zombies get crushed or shot is one thing, but watching zombies get melted is a completely different thing, dude. It's just fun to pass them through and watch them all disintegrate, and so it comes in at number 7. Number 6, the Chain Trap from Shadows of Evil. This one is very unique. There isn't another one like it. How do I describe it? There are chains on the corresponding wall, walls, and they rapidly exchange sides and kill the zombies that pass through it. Did I do a good job? I don't know. Look for yourself. It is a pretty average trap. It does its job. There aren't any flaws with it other than the fact that you can die pretty easily without Jug, but then again, that's most traps. It's the only trap on Shadows of Evil, so, you know, it's all you got to work with. Very good, and it is the number 6 spot. At your number 5 spot, we have the Fan Trap on 2 different maps, on Zetsubo no Shima and the more recognizable of the 2 on Mob of the Dead. You activate it for 1,000 points, and the zombies walk through and get shredded. Blood and limbs just fly everywhere. It is quite a sight to see. It's easily one of the most badass traps in the game, and there aren't any flaws other than the fact that if you walk past it, you will immediately die, even if you do have Jug, but you can crawl underneath it. They're a little bit different on the 2 maps. On Mob of the Dead, the fan is directly shredding them. However, on Zetsubo, it is a suction into the fan when you walk past it. But either way, you gotta watch your back because the zombies that are getting shredded are on one side, but on the opposite side, more are spawning in. But it's no big deal. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the Fire Trap from Ascension and Keynote Toten. And my god, watching the zombies burn is, oh yeah, it's oddly satisfying. Listen, man, on Ascension, the Black Ops 1 version, not BO3, because you have gobblegums, but you're gonna run out of ammo really quickly, and that Thunder Gun and that Ray Gun, it's not gonna kill the monkeys. Every Ascension high rounder knows that this Fire Trap is the key to killing those monkeys on the higher rounds, and the Fire Trap, it's just badass. And it's relatively cheap, only 1,000 points, and, you know, it's one of the best in the game. At your number 3 spot, we have the almighty, the most nostalgic of thou, the Electric Trap. Oh my god. It is on pretty much every single map except for half of them. But you know, it's on a lot of maps. And it's the first trap that was ever introduced. It's the OG. It's like the Hellhounds of traps. And it's very simple. It just electrocutes the zombies. If you walk into the electricity without Jug, you die. If you got Jug, you're fine. And it's very effective, especially on maps where you don't have a reliable wonder weapon. Cough, cough, 5, cough, cough, Varuk. It only costs 1,000 points, and it's just very helpful. That's all I got for you. Number 3. At your number 2 spot, we have the Deathray from Der Eisendrache. Now, here's the thing with the Deathray. Yes, it's 1,500 points. It's a little pricey. But this trap does so many things for you. Not only does it kill all of the zombies in the widest range of all of the traps, while you can safely stand at the Bastion, but it allows you to get one of the pieces for the Ragnaroks, the specialist, and it also is very, very helpful for killing Panzers. It stuns him in his tracks, so he can't do anything. It floats in the air while you kill him, and it gives you plenty of time. It is the most effective way to kill the Panzer. Also, for the Easter egg, you have to constantly flip it from destroy and protect to complete the steps, and the Teslas glow when you have completed one of the other steps. The Deathray is an integral part of Der Eisendrache, and I can't really picture the map without it. It's sort of like the Electric Trap, but on steroids, and it is the second best trap in Call of Duty Zombies. The best trap in Call of Duty Zombies, though, hands down, there's absolutely no question about it. It is the Flogger from Shin Onuma. Oh my fuck. This thing is amazing. You activate it for 750 points. It is the cheapest of all the traps. I really don't even know how to begin to describe it. It's just a giant piece of wood with spikes in it, you know, that's rotating, and it just flings the zombies across the map in the most brutal yet fashionable way possible. And it's really helpful for Shin Onuma because, yes, you have the Wonderwaff, but eventually you're going to run out of ammo with it, unless you're on World at War. But you run through with a Flogger, and it takes out an entire horde, and it's very quick and simple and easy. You do have to watch your back, unfortunately, but it is what it is, man. It's the coolest trap. It's the cheapest trap, it's the most badass of all of them, it's the most helpful for the map that it's on, and it is the most unique of all of them. I mean, just look at it, like, what the fuck is that? I don't even understand, but anyways, yeah, that is your number 1 spot. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Meme King Gaming, Nicholas, and Daniel for some of the gameplay. And as always, if you guys have any video ideas for me, let me know down in the comments. Tell me your thoughts on this list, and maybe some more lists in the future, whatever else you want me to rank from worst to best, maybe characters. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going on my 3rd vacation this month. The first one was to California for ZWC. The second one was to Cape Cod, and the third one is to Minnesota to see some of my relatives. It's a yearly thing. So I apologize for the slow upload schedule. It's been pretty bad this month, and it's going to be bad for another week or 2, but I'm going to get back on the grind once I get back from all of my vacations, and school will start pretty soon after that. But I feel like in the summer, I'm a lot lazier, and during the school year, I'm more productive, so I'm going to be pumping out more videos, hopefully. So yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking sorry, okay? Love me. It also doesn't help that I've been in a creative slump. It's been very hard to come up with good and original content. I've been trying my hardest. Things will pick up, especially when Black Ops 4 comes out. I intend to play that. I might even play Red Dead Redemption 2 or a few other games on my channel. Of course, Call of Duty will always be the number 1, but keep in mind, I am going to expand a tiny bit. But anyways, enough rambling. Hope you guys enjoy this.